Adrian Vang steps into the plate, smallish right-hand hitter, and he's leading off against Jordan Luisi and the Varsity Knights. Knights outfield playing shallow, straight away, and a strike called on the outside corner. Jordan Luisi starts it off with a strike. Vang's the right fielder. Luisi fires to the plate, swung on and missed. Fastball. So, quick 0-2 count to the leadoff hitter for the Chavez Titans. Coach David Walker down at first and his assistant coach coaching third. Luisi out of the stretch, fires, foul back. Vang got a piece of that one, spoiled a good one. So still 0-2, 3 pitches in, all strikes. Luisi out of the stretch and throws 0-2. Breaking ball, a beauty, but a little bit low. That slider really slid and went off the table. So 1-2 to Adrian Vang. Adrian in right field today. As I mentioned before, Chavez 1-9, having their troubles. Swung on a miss, slider inside, strike 3. So great start for Luisi. Nate Mendoza, the third baseman, another right-hand hitter, wide open stance, a little bit larger than Vang. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1 call. The good news about the wind is the weather report shows it lessening as the afternoon goes on, so hopefully by mid-game it'll be much more reasonable. Swung on, foul straight back. Jordan Luisi filling the zone with strikes. 0-2 to Mendoza. Nate. The roster I was able to use off of Max Preps, unfortunately, had just minimal information, the name and number, no class or whatever. Slider is going to get him. Strike 3 call. It came right in on Mendoza's front hip and cut the plate on the inside corner for out number 2. So Joe Baltazar, the shortstop, into the box, right-hand hitter, gives fist bat to catcher Noah DeBrine, and ready to go. First pitch is a breaking ball, a little bit low. He's had thrown 2 balls, both of them over the plate, but broke just a little bit low. A great spot to miss. Jordan Luisi on point so far. Luisi with one pitch, strike call. Counts at 1-1. Luisi throws again. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Our vantage point about 25 feet behind home plate, behind the backstop, and off to the left. And that one broke away from Baltazar quite markedly. So the 1-2 from Luisi out of the stretch. He pauses and now fires to the plate. Breaking ball does not get the inside corner. It backed number 24, Baltazar, off the plate, but could not quite get the corner. So 2-2, 2 out, nobody on. Pitch, down. Again, Jordan, everything around the knees. Counts full though. Wants to go after him. No reason for a free pass here. This stuff's electric so far. All right, 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. As I said, electric. That ball was right down the middle, and as Baltazar swung, it dived into the catcher's mitt, Noah DeBrine, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Jordan Luisi, what a start. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first. with no score. Holy moly. Is Frank here? I've got to get Frank's attention. Frankie, how's that? I'm talking it up big time, man. It's beautiful. Statler Postma leading off the bottom of the first inning for the Knights. As promised, I'll give you their batting order now. Postma in center field, followed by Josh Buffalo, the DH. He'll be DHing for Jack DeYoung at third base. And then Jordan Luisi, the pitcher, will bat third this inning. Ricky Van Unen, cleanup in right field. Noah DeBryan, the catcher. Trenton Cloward in left field. Wadlow, Seha, and Tamling rounds out the batting order. We'll get more detail on that as we go along. Here's the first pitch to Postma. He takes one on the outside corner. It looked like a little slider from today's starting pitcher, Jordan Cordova of the Titans of Chavez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fired, grounded off the plate, and foul back off the backstop. So Postma down 0-2. Trying to do his leadoff batter job, see a lot of pitches, and kind of get a line on what to look for the rest of the batters. There's a pitch, breaking ball, fisted right in front of the plate. Jumping on it is Farios, lobs it to first, and gets the call by half a step. So we have a strikeout and a putout recorded 2-3. Farios to first baseman Bowler. We have Coach DeVisser coming in to question that ball being called fair. Statler Postma, I believe, told Coach DeVisser that the ball hit his foot. And they did have a very funny sound to it when he swung, and the umpires are now going to conference up by first base. The spectators are nodding their head like it definitely hit his foot. I don't know what will come of it. First base coach is over 100 feet away. No, they just call it an out. Didn't have enough guaranteed knowledge that was should be overturned. So 1 out, nobody on, and here's Josh Buffalo. Josh, you probably know, dealing with an elbow issue, so he's not allowed to throw these days, but he can still hit. So he's DHing for DeYoung, and he takes ball 1 up high. So Josh up close to the plate, right-hand hitter. Straightaway stance, takes another ball outside. He started to offer barely, but did not go. So 2-0, hitters count for Buffalo. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the first, still no score. The Titans and the Knights. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air. Center fielder, right fielder, all converging. The ball drops in no man's land between the Bermuda Triangle of the Chavez Titans. Second baseman, right fielder, center fielder all converged, and nobody could get close enough to make the play. So pop fly single for Buffalo. That'll add to the batting average. Jordan Luisi been hitting the ball real well, the starting pitcher. See what he can do with the bat. Swung on and missed strike 1. Looked like a little slider. The starting pitcher, Cordova, is a kind of angular right-hander. He looks like he's fighting the wind as much as all the spectators. He has a little hoodie on under the hat. Takes another ball. So it's 1-1. It's Jordan Luisi. 1 out, and Buffalo at first. Cordova out of the stretch, throws over to first, and Josh dives back in. On his stomach, in safely. Josh has been stealing bases at an alarming rate this year. Lots of steals. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded hard to third. Nice stop at second for 1, back to first. Safe. With a lunge with his front foot, Jordan got on the bag at first to negate a double play, but that was fielded nicely at third base by Nate Mendoza. Fired to the second baseman, Rodriguez, and over to first. Just a tad too late for the double play, but that makes it 2 outs for Ricky Van Unen and Luisi at first. He leads, he goes, ball inside, and no throw. Jordan has stolen second, standing up. I mentioned again, that was a big stop by Mendoza at third because that ball was hammered by Luisi. All right, 1-0 count to Van Unen. Catcher sets up outside and nabs it on the outside corner. Once again, the pitcher is hitting the spots. So 0-1 to Ricky V. He takes 1 down, so even the count 1-1. No DeBrine on deck. Still has the catcher shin guards on, as with 2 out. Doesn't know if he'll actually hit the bat. Oh, way up high. 12-2. So Ricky back in the batter's box, ready to rock. As usual, Rick wearing the long tapered pants almost down to the ankles. Here's the pitch. Down inside, off the catcher's mitt, and into third, standing up is Luisi. So Van Unen taking the pitch was actually ball 4. Still a pass ball as the runner got to go from second to third. So first and third, 1 out, and here's Noah DeBrine. Sophomore catcher. Runner goes Van Unen, Throw down to second. On one bounce, not in time. Ricky's got a steal. Jordan Luisi held at third. So 1-0 count to Noah DeBrine, another right-hand hitter. He's up close to the plate, but the front foot wide open. Here's his 1-0. Way up high, ball 2. So far, Cordova thrown 15 pitches, 7 of them strikes, so basically 50-50. Throw to third, and the third baseman was not on the bag, but he caught the throw on the run and tried to apply the tag to Luisi, head first back into the bag, but Jordan was back in plenty of time. All right, 2-0 to Noah DeBrine. He'd love to barrel one up here. Here's the pitch. Way up high, ball 3. Trenton Cloward on deck. The right-hand hitting, left-hand throwing left fielder today, freshman Trenton. The sophomore DeBrine up 3-0. See if he gets a green light. Wiggling the bat. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Strike down the middle, 3-1. Flag in right center field, wafting out left to right. Doza out of the stretch and delivers. Oh, gets a call. Low outside corner. So the count runs full. Bottom of the first, still scoreless. The Knights with Van Unen at second, Luisi at third, 2 out. Full count. Pardon me, 1 out, full count. Pitch. Ball 4 high. So the sacks are jammed for Trenton Cloward. TC, as in Top Cat. This kid can play. He's been playing travel ball for a long time. Dad, a renowned coach in the area. And I love the little tidbit I found out about Trenton. He's a left-hand thrower, but somewhere along the line realized there weren't that many positions for lefty throwers. Outfield, pitching, and first base, basically. So he went to a couple of experts in the field and told them he wanted to learn how to throw right-handed. And sure enough, he's now an ambidextrous thrower and in a pinch could play infield positions and theoretically also catch thrown from the right side. So, phenomenal story. All right, here's the pitch at Trenton Cloward. Up and away, ball 1. The 1-0. Strike call. Could be like a little slider or a two-seam fastball. A little bit of break on it. Basically down the middle of the plate. Cloward takes. Oh, good take. He watched that breaking ball right into the catcher's mitt. Count goes to 2-1. So 2 outs, bases loaded. Scoreboard's yet to catch up with that second out. Pitch. Oh, strike called on the outside. So the count's gone to 2-2. So anything close, Trenton's got to offer at it. 2-2 pitch, swung on, grounded high to third base, and another nice play by the third baseman, Nate Mendoza. He backhanded it and immediately was able to step on third for the force out. So the Knights threaten, but no score. So we move to the top of the second inning. It's Chavez Titans nothing, Ripon Christian Knights nothing, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. Luisi with a pitch. Check swing. Ball. Noah asks for help, but the base umpire down at first base gives a safe sign he did not swing. So the count goes to 2-1. I think this is the first batter that Jordan's fallen behind. Nice pitch. Breaking ball. Down. Strike 2. Pitcher's pitch. Even if Rodriguez had swung, I would have had a hard time handling that one. Francisco's choked way up in the bat, at least 2 inches. Bat held high. Right-hand hitter. The pitch. Inside. Backs him off. Count goes full. With 2 strikes, DeYoung backs up a little bit at third. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul, straight back again. So Francisco's got a piece of a couple. Luisi again looks in. DeBryan with a sign. The full count pitch. Grounded up the middle. Luisi grabs it. Lobs overhand to first for out number 1. So far, Jordan, in all phases, is excelling. Pitching, defense, and batting. Great start for the senior. He's poised to have a really good senior year. He worked very hard in the offseason. Worked out with Coach Leach at Modesto Junior College quite a bit, and really refined his game. Okay, Stephen White, the DH, swings and misses, strike 1. It's like a muscular, not very tall right-hand hitter. Closed stance and very close to the plate, holding the bat down at the end. Swings and grounds it to the right side. It is fielded, thrown by Tyler Wadlow, underhand to Talon for out number 2. So far, both teams showing some good defensive prowess. So now the starting pitcher, Jordan Cordova, is up to bat, trying to help his cause. First pitch from Luisi. Fastball does not get the call, so it's 1-0. That was down around the knees. Don't know if the umpire saw it low or outside. From here, it looked like it was over the plate, so probably low. Say 1-0 count. Here it is. Outside, ball 2. Jordan adjusting his toe hold on the rubber. Now he's ready. Gets the sign. 2-0 pitch. Out of the stretch, the pitch. Breaking ball right there. Strike 1. Pitch number 26 coming up for Luisi. And down and in. So he's thrown 26 pitches, 16 strikes. Counts 3-1. Been behind a couple batters, 2-1, and in this case, 3-1. This is the closest so far that Chavez has come to getting a man on base. 3-1 pitch. Does not get the call. Another good spot, but a little bit too low. So base on balls and the first runner of the game for the Titans. Catcher David Farios, who was also on deck, as was DeBryan with the shin guards on and 2 out. Takes a minute to take those off and strolls to the plate. The umpire gives him a heads up. Your right shoe's untied, my boy. So David ties it up, looks at his coach, and enters the right-hand batter's box. A lot of these Titan hitters are very close to the plate, and David no exception. All right. Luisi checks the runner, throws over. That was close. Tamling grabbed it and applied the tag to the right shoulder, but the hand was on the bag, so Cordova escaped. Jordan's got a really good move to first and even better to second base. Okay, throws to the plate. Breaking ball, gets a call, slider. Jordan's just keeping everything in good pitcher spots. If he misses, it's down or toward the outside. Okay, the 0-1. Farios, the catcher, throws to first, and they got him. Talon Tamling with a great grab and tag, and the inning is over. So after 1.5, it remains Chavez High School nothing and Ripon Christian nothing, and we will be back. Tyler Wadlow leads off the bottom of the second for the Knights, trying to break the seal and get a run on the board early here. Bottom of the second, no score. Both starting pitchers, Cordova for Chavez and Luisi for the Knights, keeping the bats quiet enough. Jordan Cordova, abbreviated windup, throws to the plate, strike taken by Wadlow. David Walker, the Titans coach, calling his outfield in with the wind blowing in from right. Pitch. Swung on a miss, strike two. If you weren't with us before, Tyler made a really nice play on a chopper to second base in the first inning. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit, center field. Tyler Wadlow. Nice little inside-out swing and just laid the barrel on it. That was the best hit ball of the day so far. That one and Luisi's hard grounder to third. So Mateo Ceja will be the batter. I'm sorry, Noah DeBrine. No, I'm right. Try again, Bruce. Mateo Ceja, the batter, number 5. Wadlow takes off, pitches inside, throw to second. Not in time. The shortstop Balthazar with a nice lunging grab of a throw that ended low and kept it from going into center field. So ball 1 to Mateo Ceja. He's a shortstop today. He turns to bunt, takes the pitch, down and away. Ball 2, the throw back to the pitcher gets away, but the second sacker, very alert, Francisco Rodriguez, was in to back him up. Very nice fundamentals there by the second baseman, Rodriguez. Ceja, 1 foot out of the batter's box, gets a sign from Coach DeVister. Back in with a 2-0 count. Wadlow leads off second. Rodriguez, second baseman, jocking him back in, turns to bunt again, puts a bat on ball, but it bunts right back here towards us for strike 1. Bunted it straight down, but the backspin brought it over the catcher and umpire's head. On the bounce. So 2-1 to Mateo Ceja. Right-hand batter, in the middle of the batter's box. Slightly open stance. 2-1 pitch. Turns to butt again. Gets it down on the grass. Up the third base line. And he's going to beat it out. What a beautiful bunt. The third baseman had to stay back with a runner at second. The pitcher came over and rushing it, tried to glove and throw on the run and didn't quite have the handle, but it didn't matter. Mateo had that one beat out, even if he'd fielded it cleanly and thrown a strike. So, runners at first to third, nobody out, and here's Talon Tamling, a left-hand hitter. It's kind of hard for the catchers to pick up the base runners at first base with the left-hand hitter screening them a little bit. All right, see what happens on the first pitch. No action, ball outside, Farias the catcher, poised to throw, but it had no business. Talon Tamling, it's Mateo Ceja at first, looking over to Coach DeVister for a sign. Tamling back in the batter's box. Turns to bunt, takes one outside corner for a strike, so it goes to 1-1. When the Knights batters have turned to bunt, the pitcher races in to field his position if need be. So it's 1-1 count, the pitch. Back to the backstop. I didn't know, I believe it was called a ball. The dugout of Chavez asking the umpire to call for help. So Talon had bunted at the ball. The home plate umpire didn't see it, asked for help. And the strike call from the base umpire, I thought he went for it too. So 2-2 to Talon Tamling. The runner goes, he swings, and grounds it in the hole. Fielded by Rodriguez, thrown to first for the out. But the run scores on the hit and run. And a great job of putting that ball in play with hard contact, Talon Tamling. That's an RBI, young man. Good job. So 1 out, and Statler Postma back to the top of the order with another runner in scoring position. Pitch to Postma, takes ball 1 outside. He read that breaking ball right out of the pitcher's hands and watched it all the way into the catcher's glove. Postma back in after getting the signs from Coach DeVister. Pitch, down and away, gets away, and there goes Ceja to third, standing up with a wild pitch. So as expected, the Titan infield is all the way in on the edge of the inner grass for the 2-0 pitch to Postma with Seha at third. Third baseman Mendoza about 8 feet off the bag. Throw over there. I didn't know you could throw somewhere besides at the bag. No balk though. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. I believe Statler might have the take sign here. We'll see. He takes a slider for a strike on the inside corner. Timeout by catcher Farios. Out to talk to his pitcher. Looks like he might have been crossed up there. Did not catch the pitch cleanly. He kind of boxed it and it rolled back out in front a little bit, in front of the plate a little bit. All right. Chat with the pitcher Mendoza's over. I'm sorry, Cordova is the pitcher. Jordan. That's over, and Statler, Postman back in, a 3-1 count, 1 out, runner at third, throw to third, 1 bounce. Seha back in, head first.
I just need to make gaining ground to third base, John, is what I was looking at. Gaining ground to third base. Block.
The word from the Reverend Christian side is, was that not a balk? And it looked kind of strange, but not called a balk. All right, the pitch. Pop foul and out of play. Just under that. Statler Postma. Had a good hack. This count goes full. So this is a big pitch. You can get a guy in a lot of ways with 1 out and a man at third. 2 out, not as many. All right, full count pitch out of the stretch. Cordova backs off. A little bit of trouble with the signs between Farios, David, the catcher. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, swung on and missed. Breaking ball. Statler waited as long as he could, and as it broke, he swung right over it. So Josh Buffalo is the 2-out hope for the Knights to get that runner in from third. We all know how much Josh loves to swing the bat, and his results have been great. Okay, the pitch to Buffalo. Outside, nice backhand stop. David Farios, the catcher. 1-0. Third baseman's up. So Seha cannot get as big a lead as were he back. First baseman about halfway back. Infield up the middle. Swung on, foul tip, strike. It was a high pitch, and Josh tried to go up and get it and couldn't quite connect. Just got a little tiny piece of it into the catcher's glove. So 1-1. 2 out. The pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Shortstop over. Fields, bobbles, and no play at first. He throws it away, but Buffalo holds his ground, and the run scores. So Coach DeVister calls time, asks Josh Buffalo if he's all right, and I hear, I'm good, very forcefully by Josh. So that last play deservedly scored as an E6. The shortstop, Baltazar, bobbled it a couple of times. Jordan Luisi up, chance to keep the inning alive. Pitch, up and in, leans back. Ball gets away. Buffalo starts to go, but thought better of it. Wisely, no reason to make out at second base with a good hitter up. All right, Jordan Luisi hit it hard the first time up, but the third sacker ranged to his left, scooped, and got the force out. Pitches down and away for ball 2. Buffalo, short lead off first. Cordova checks in, comes to the plate, swung on, hit, down the left field line, fair ball, the ball is down. They're rolling toward the fence. It's thrown in on to the cutoff man, it's short, and a double for Jordan Luisi, who has smoked the ball twice now. Buffalo had to stop at third. I have to commend Chavez for some good defense so far today. Error at short there notwithstanding. They're hitting cutoff men, and they're making quite a few more than routine plays. So here's Ricky Van Eunen, a chance to bring 2 in with a base knock. The pitch, swung on, hit the right field. Here comes the right fielder in and makes the catch. I should have noticed the right fielder was playing him very shallow in right because of the incoming wind, and that one normally would have dropped with the outfielder in a normal position. But the Knights strike for 2, and the score at the end of 2 innings is Urban Christian 2, Chavez nothing. Back in Ripon for the top of the third, the catcher David Farios will lead it off, followed by Acevedo, the center fielder, and Bowler, the first baseman. Jordan Luisi with a 2-0 lead now throws, swung on, top in front of the plate. Jordan takes it, throws to first, and gets him. He was off the mound like a shot. Great job, Jordan Luisi today. All phases. Noah DeBrine had the face mask off, and much to his surprise was beat to the ball by Luisi, who had a running start, of course, after his throw to the plate. So 1 out, nobody on 1 pitch. Strike called in the outside corner to Juan Acevedo, the center fielder. Juan, a left-hand hitter. On the short side, holds the bat way down at the end, up close to the plate. The 0-1 from Luisi, gets the sign, fires. Swung on, slap foul off the facing of the RC dugout. I don't think that got anybody. So, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the third. Luisi to Acevedo, the pitch. Inside and low, ball 1. Good job by Acevedo. Looked it into the catcher, DeBrine's mitt. The umpire agreed, ball 1. So 1-2. Van Yoon and very shallow in right, despite the left-hand hitter. Here's the pitch. Outside. Didn't get the break Jordan needed. So it's 2-2. Two pitch, swung on, grounded, foul down the left field line. If that stayed fair, it would have been a tricky situation for the left-hand throwing Cloward, who got to the ball quickly, but would have had to stop, pivot, and make an accurate throw to second had the batter tried for 2 on that. But foul ball nonetheless, just a strike. So 2-2. 1 out, nobody on, top of the third. 2-0, Ripon Christian leads Chavez. The 2-2 pitch, outside, way outside and high, ball 3. Jordan kind of gave a little disgusted wave of his arms to himself on that pitch that did not do anything like he wanted it to. So full count, see what he comes up. 3-2 pitch, way outside again, ball 4. So the first base runner of the day for Chavez is a base on balls from Luisi to the number 8 hitter, Juan Acevedo. That's probably the cardinal sin there. At the bottom of the order, you've got to make him swing the bat. All right, the 9th place hitter, Bowler, another left-hand hitter, first baseman. See Jordan's array of pickoff moves to first might be coming out of the hat here. Lead by Acevedo. Luisi throws to first. He's back in. Head first. Oh, DeBrine shields his eyes from the sun with his glove to get the pitch call from Willem Hoekstra, our fine pitching coach here at RC. Pitch. Inside, ball 1. You can see the improvement in the defense of Noah DeBrine behind the plate, thrown into the fire with Josh Buffalo's elbow problem. And he's improved every game. He's looking pretty good. Here's the pitch. Turns to bunt. Oh, that one bounces off Noah's mitt and off to the backstop, so a wild pitch puts the runner Acevedo at second. And all of a sudden, Noah's lost the strike zone here. I'm sorry. Jordan has lost the strike zone and sent Noah scampering after that wild pitch. So 2-0 count, pitch, swung on, foul, tipped at the plate, strike 1. He had the strike zone there. Ball rolls up to the mound. Umpire checks it out as he walks out toward Luisi, and he's going to keep it in the ball game. No, actually, it looks like he traded balls. He put the fouled one into his bag and gave Jordan a new one, who's now rubbing it up a little bit. Count is 2-1, 1 out, top of the third. The Titans of Chavez with their first threat of the day. Runner at second and 1 out. 2-1 pitch. Oh, we'll call the ball. Batter Bowler started to swing, held up, and the pitch broke low. Bring the count to 3-1. See if Jordan can bounce back in the count with the leadoff batter on deck. Here's the pitch. Turns to bunt. Ball, throw to third as a runner is out by a mile. So I don't know what happened there. The runner took off. The ball was fielded cleanly. The pitch by DeBrine and his throw down to third fielded by DeYoung. The tag, no problem. So Bowler walked, the runner at first, but now 2 out. And no runner in scoring position. The pitch, Luisi fires outside. So Jordan, who was flawless with control of the first 2 innings, has been very scattered this inning. Trying to reel it back in. I'm not sure how long he'll go today. The Knights don't play again till Wednesday, so he could have a little loose reins. Here's a throw over to first, not in time. Runner back in. Okay, Luisi peers in for the sign, into the stretch. The runner leads off at first, and the pitch to the plate. There he gets a strike. Nice pitch, knee high, toward the outside of the plate, but more down the middle. So 1-1 to leadoff batter Adrian Vang, the right fielder. Bowler leading off first. Luisi checks in, pauses on the hill, and throws the plate. Swung on, fouled straight down and back to the backstop for strike 2. So 1-2 the count. Vang, as he did in the first time up, chokes up further on his bat, trying to give a 2-strike approach. Kelly's been schooled in things like that by Coach David Walker. Throw to first, almost thrown away. Hey, if Jordan had that one on the button, that was an out, because that runner took a false step towards second and had a hard time getting back in. But the throw was way to the backhand side, almost down the right field line, but Tamling with a nice save. Glove save and a beauty. Okay, the pitch. Runner goes, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and the end. Noah Bryan leads off the bottom of the third for the Knights, leading Chavez 2-0. There he steps into the right-hand batter's box and ready to go. Jordan Cordova looks into the sign from David Farias, the catcher, and out of the windup, throws to the plate. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Fastball. Down and in. Blew it past Noah on that one. So 0-1. Outfield shallow, infield up at the corners. Medium deep up the middle at shortstop and second base. Swung on, grounded foul. Down the left field line and out of play. So DeBryan down 0-2 right off the bat. Have to try and battle here. See if he can find his way on. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on. Lobbed into left field for a base hit. Noah did a great job just putting bat on ball to stay alive. 2-strike approach, and he was rewarded with a base hit to left. So Noah DeBryan leads off with a single, and Trenton Cloward will come to the plate. Even with the left fielder Mitchell playing in, he had no chance to get that ball as it was just hugging the left field foul line and well over the third baseman's head, who, as I had mentioned, was playing up close. So Trenton Cloward, right-hand hitter. Runner goes. It's a ball, and the throw on one bounce past the shortstop covering and stolen base for DeBryan. So 1-0 count, Trenton Cloward. Turns to bunt again, takes outside for ball 2. Cordova already at 53 pitches here in the third inning. Nobody out. He's thrown 30 strikes out of 54. So DeBryan on second with the base hit and a steal. Cloward, 2-0 pitch coming up out of the stretch. Cordova throws. Cloward squares a bunt and has to duck out of I think it's a breaking ball that did not break. So sailed over his helmet into the catcher's glove. It's 3-0. Coach DeVisser possibly putting something on. Cloward back in the plate at 3-0. The take may be the sign. He turns to bunt. The pick out throw to second, and DeBryan's picked off. They run him to third, throw high. He slides, and he's safe under the tag. At the call of safe, the shortstop Baltazar leaped in the air.
Nice job.
In disbelief. Did the ball pop out of the third baseman's glove? Okay. That I couldn't see. So the head coach, David Walker, comes out to talk to the base umpire, but if the ball gets out of the man's glove, he's safe. He didn't see it out of the glove, nor did I, so. It's a quick conversation and back to the dugout. So Cloward at 3-0 and a runner at third. So everybody up close on the infield and outfield. The pitch takes strike one call. Okay, 3-1 pitch. Trenton swings. Is it high in the air? Shortstop, third base calling. The third baseman drops the ball. And Cloward is safe. So I think I jinxed Chavez. I was bragging on their stout defense the first couple innings, and they've had a couple less than that since then. So Cloward on first. DeBryan on third. He had to hold. The plate was right there near him. And here's Tyler Wadlow. Left-hand batter. Nobody out, first and third. The Knights' running game should be going here. Lead off first. Cloward goes. Throw down to second. Is in front of the bag. And it's a stand-up stolen base by Trenton Cloward. He had a great jump. The second, it was obvious it was going to be a pitch to the plate, not a pick. He was gone. So 1-0 to Tyler Wadlow. Been on second and third. He's got a shot at a couple of RBIs here with a base hit. See what he can do. Catcher sets up outside. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on line drive up the middle. Base hit. And it gets past the center fielder. Here comes DeBrine. Here comes Cloward. And there goes Wadlow into second with a line drive single and an E8. He smoked that ball. The Knights' lead is doubled to 4-0. So Mateo Ceja will be the batter. Still nobody out. Wadlow at second. 2 runs in. The Knights looking to put some big distance between them and the Chavez Titans right now in the bottom of the third. Ceja turns to bunt, pops it up, but it's on the left third base line, and it's fair, and the pitcher fields the ball and throws it away at first. Mateo had it beaten anyway. What a great spot for a bunt. The bunt game has been on point today for the Knights. The score goes to 5-0. Run scored on the throwing error. There's timeout called by head coach David Walker of Chavez. He body language doesn't look like he's too happy. He signals for a conference. I don't know if he's going to change pitchers or just kind of read his team to right on.
Oh, you're talking.
Hi, Eric. Eric Coe's one of our favorite people in the world, and the father of the Masters University hard-hitting Jacob Coes came by to say hi. So we'll keep it here. The umpire's going out to break the conference up. I think Coach Walker is just trying to settle his team down. Like I said, the roster offered by Max Prep did not have any information about grade level for any of these kids, size, positions even. They had their name and their number. So I can only guess at the maturity level of the players on the field. I really don't know. Okay, time's back in, and Talon Tamlin is up with a runner at first. Ceja, the pitch, he goes. Strike call. Pretty nice throw by Farias, but it bounced past the shortstop and a stolen base for Mateo Ceja. The jumps the Knights runners are getting off of the pitcher Cordova are huge. They're timing it perfectly and taking off. In my mind, I hear the call to the post from horse races. They're ready to go. Okay, Tamlin backs out. Not ready to come back in. Oh, the catcher, I'm screened since his back's to me in front of himself. He was trying to get the straps correct on his mask and having a hard time. That's why Talon didn't step back in, and the pitcher didn't step to the rubber. So, a one-strike pitch. Inside, bounces to the backstop, and standing up at third is Mateo Ceja. A wild, wild pitch. So 1-1 to Tamlin. He's got a shot at another RBI. Put bat on ball. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Took a shot at it. Strike one. Count goes to 1-1. Talon from a very athletic family. Brother Mason, 3 sports star here, a senior. A junior. The pitch inside, off the glove of Farios, rolls all the way to the dugout of Ripon Christian, and the run scores. So 2-0 to Tamlin. He's back in the box. 2-1 to Tamlin. Nobody on base now. It's 6-0 RC. That run scored easily on the pass ball. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Strike 3. I missed one. The scoreboard, not doing me any favors, showed 2-0 the count. Another timeout by head coach Walker, and this could be the pitching change. Takes the ball from the starter, passes him on the back, and we'll be back with the particulars in just a moment. So the pitching change is a simple one for Chavez. They've brought their shortstop Joey Baltazar in to throw, and in return, starting pitcher Cordova goes out to short. First pitch is Statler Postma up, spin away, ball 1. So the bases are empty, 4 runs are in. Knights lead 6-0, bottom of the third, just 1 out. Statler Postma. Ooh, ducks out of a way of a fastball about chest high. 2-0. All right, Statler like to jump on a 2-0 pitch. Throw, swung on and missed. That went off the catcher's glove, Barrios. He's been through a workout back there already. And tells kind of discouraging for the kid. He's in there battling, grinding away, trying to get it right. 2-1 pitch. Outside corner given. Strike 2. Timeout as I think some kids are playing with a little rubber ball down the left field line, and it found its way onto the playing field here. Time back in, the pitch. Swung on, nubbed back toward the mound. Fielded by Baltazar, underhands to first for the out. So it'll be 1-3, put out. For the second out. And Josh Buffalo will be the batter as the postman passed him on his way back to the dugout. I heard Josh say, asked for an estimate of the speed of the pitch. Josh said, what do you think, 70? And I don't know what Statler said, but that could be the case. Here's the pitch. Outside corner, strike one. Okay, the 0-1 pitch. Way up high. That one had a little heat on it. So 1-1, Buffalo. There's 2 outs, bottom of the third, 6-0. Ripon Christian leads. Pitch, swung on, got a little piece of it, fouled it back to the backstop. Give a shout out to Rod Gomes and Joni Gonzalez and James Anderson. Good to see them tuning in today. Pitch to Buffalo. Swung on, grounded to the left side, fielded by Cordova. Flips to first for out number 3. So the Knights strike and lead 6-0 through 3. We'll be back. As we head to the top of the 4th inning, Nate Mendoza, the third baseman, will lead off for his Chavez Titans, trailing the Knights 6-0. The pitch from Luisi misses the inside corner of the fastball, 1-0. Ball 2. That ball was over the plate but down. So Jordan with a 6-0 lead behind leadoff batter 2-0. 2-0 pitch out of the stretch he throws. Swung on, top back to the mound over his glove. Got to be a great play at second base. And Wadlow charges, grabs it in the glove, and throws to first for the out. Tyler Wadlow stepping in at second base looking good. The spin on that ball was crazy too, but he managed to glove it and get it out of the mitt and throw in one motion. Out number 1. Swung on and missed by starting shortstop, but now pitching Joe Baltazar. Luisi still got a lot on the ball. 0-1 count, 1 out, pitch. Breaking ball does not get the call. That was a nice spot. Pitcher's pitch. Greg Maddox would have got that call, but not Jordan Luisi. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, he's going to get that call. It moved Balthazar back and it broke over the inside part of the plate. What an effective pitch. So 1-2 to Balthazar. Jordan Luisi, sidearm pitch. Ooh, not quite sure where that missed. Possibly high. 2-2. The 2-2. Swung and foul back. Out of play. Pitch to Balthazar. Breaking ball moved him back again and did not break quite enough over the inside. So the count has run full at 3-2 with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Chavez trying to get something started. Balthazar waiting. Pitch. Strike 3 call. Outside corner. Chest high. Out number 2. So Jordan now thrown 55 pitches, 30 strikes. He struck out 5 and also 3 walks. Pitch is swung on and missed. Francisco Rodriguez, the second baseman, down 0-1. 2 out. Luisi trying to make quick work of the Titans here in the top of the 4th. 0-1 pitch, inside. So 1-1. I hope I'm not imagining things, but I believe the wind is calming down. Pitch from Luisi. Swung on and missed. Slider, sidearm. Strike 2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And the inning is over. So strikeout number 6 for Luisi through 3.5. Ripon Christian 6. Chavez nothing. And we will be back. So, after a rousing version of Narco by Timmy Trumpet, Jordan Luisi will lead off the bottom of the fourth. Followed by Van Unen and DeBrine in the order. Balthazar continues on the hill for the Chavez Titans. Throws, swung on, pop, foul. Up, out of play, behind us. So 0-1 to Luisi. Oh, one pitch. Down in the dirt. Backhand knocked down nicely on the backhand by Fierros. Pitch. Oh, we got him. Right in the back. Maybe the back of the shoulder blade. You might have heard the thump on the microphone as ball met flesh. So, hit by pitch, Jordan Luisi leads off the bottom of the fourth. Ricky Van Unen up. Luisi, short lead off first, now edging away. Pitch to the plate. Jordan runs, and he's going to have that one stolen with a head first dive. Nice one-hop throw to second by David Fierros, but not nearly in time. And the pitch was ball one. So Van Unen looking. So timeout by Coach DeVisser. He wanted to verbally give the sign to Van Unen. Ricky nods. Quick few words. And back to the batter's box. So 1-0 count, Van Unen. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Knights 6. Chavez nothing. Coach DeVisser, another last sign, and then Ricky back in. Here we go. 1-0 pitch out of the stretch. Balthazar. Short lead at second. Throws to the plate. Swung and a miss. Ball bounces, gets away from the catcher, who throws to third, and a pass ball gets Jordan Luisi in, sliding to third base. So runner on third, nobody out. Count 1-1. Ricky Van Unen. Infield again, comes all the way in.
Let's go three.
A lot of room up the middle if you can get it past the pitcher. Up high. Ball 2-1. Center fielder Acevedo yells from 200 feet away, "That was a great pitch, Joe." All right, the 2-1 to Van Unen. Swung on, hit hard, and it's down for a base hit in left field. Ricky Van Unen, RB3, knocks in a run with a line drive single to left. That's the way the senior leads. Great job barreling that one up. So it's 7-0 RC. Knights dugout loves it. Ricky, one of the most popular kids in school, especially on the baseball team. All right, the pitch as Ricky goes, grounded up the middle, fielded nicely by Balthazar, but the hit and run kept the Knights out of a double play. As DeBrine got the bat on it and went right back into the mitt of pitcher Balthazar. Trenton Cloward shielding his eyes from the sun, getting the signs from Coach DeVisser. Trenton looking right into that sinking sun. So it's 7-0 Knights, one out, bottom of the fourth, runner on second in the person of RV3, Ricky Van Unen the third. Here's the pitch to Cloward. He swings and grounds it toward third, fielded and thrown in time to first. Van Unen coming to the plate. He's called out. He tried to slide under it, but the tag, nicely done. Third base to first to the catcher, flawlessly accomplished by the Titans. So the score after 4 full is Ribbon Christian 7, Chavez Titans nothing. We'll be back for the top of the 5th in 60 seconds. Stephen White, the DH, will lead off the top of inning number 5. For Chavez, he swings, check swing, foul back off the cement wall foundation for the backstop. Home plate umpire asked for the ball back from Jordan, who picked it on the rebound. Changes it out for a new one. So 0-1 count to White, top of the 5th, 7-0 Knights. So check swing foul, right back this way. So 0-2 count to White. The 0-2 pitch from Luisi nails the outside corner, knee high. Strike 2. Apparently there was a ball called that I thought was a strike. My bad. So it's 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and now he's struck out. Serios, apparently held knee high down the middle. Here's the pitch. As it's now 7-9. Tyler Wadlow. Swings, grounds. The count 1. Baltazar. Pitch. So the count goes to 2-0. Pick up, throw to third. Not Mason. Hamling. Small. Including the I did not see what happened for big